This is a review for Son of Frankenstein and Ghost of Frankenstein. I think I liked them a little bit more than the first two movies. Probably because this time they're not really based on the original story, they're just sort of doing their own thing. So I was able to sort of separate it. So Son of Frankenstein, basically the son moves into his father's house, and the villagers, of course, don't like him because he's the son of Dr. Frankenstein. And he finds out the monster is still alive, and it's being looked after by Igor. And this is where the Igor character comes from, because I know that character's popped up in other things. And some people think it's from the original movie, but he's not. So this is where he first showed up. There is a character in the first movie that's the assistant, but he's not called Igor. But anyway, Bela Lugosi plays Igor, and I thought he was probably the best thing about these last two films. It was just fun to watch him play a different character and do a different accent. Because I'm just used to him being Dracula. Because even before I saw the movie, I saw clips of him for years. So it's just interesting watching him play a different part. And he's it was more of a fun part, I think. But anyway, so the whole thing with him is that he's been looking after the monster. And apparently the monster got struck by lightning, so he's unconscious now. But he wants the son of Frankenstein to help him make him conscious again, because he wants to get revenge on people that tried to hang him. Because apparently people tried to hang Igor years ago for being a grave robber. Which makes me think that they're trying to make it seem like he's the same character from the first Frankenstein movie that helped Dr. Frankenstein, but he's not, because he had a different name in that. But anyway, apparently he survived getting hung. He has a broken neck, but he's still alive. But he basically just wants the monster to go around murdering all the people that tried to hang him. So that's the plot of that, and it's interesting. Ghost of Frankenstein. It's about after the way the last one ends, Igor finds the monster again. Just before the castle's been blown up, the Frankenstein castle. And this is all about that he goes and finds another Frankenstein son. It's not the same guy, because apparently that guy had a brother. But the one from Son of Frankenstein apparently went into hiding after that movie. So now he tracks down another Frankenstein son and convinces him to help him. I guess he wants to give the monster a new brain. And it's this weird scene where the ghost of Frankenstein comes back, the father, Dr. Frankenstein, and convinces his son to do all that, like help him create a better monster by giving him a new brain, which I think that's what Igor already asked him to do, but he was contemplating destroying the monster instead of doing that. But then the ghost of his father shows up and convinces him to find a new brain, because in the first movie they used an abnormal brain. So that was weird, the ghost turning up and talking to him. But yeah, that's what it's about, is that Frankenstein, the monster, wants a new brain. But near the end he does wind up with Igor's brain, because the other scientists working with Frankenstein's son betrays him, and they were supposed to use another brain, but they used Igor's brain, which is what Igor wanted. He wanted to be, he wanted to have the monster's body, basically. Yeah, I mean, these last two were a bit more fun because I didn't have to compare them to the book or the original. Well, yeah, the original book, the original story, and so because of that, I think I was able to enjoy them a little bit more. But they're still, they're very off their time and they're a little bit silly. But they're okay. So yeah, check them out if you want. They're not too bad. And yeah, they're. I'm probably going to move on to The Mummy next, I think. So yeah, check these films out.